we should be able to discover what happened to Crypto-136. My scans have identified several radioactive areas in your vicinity, but there is one in particular that looks like it could be a crash site.
I'm on it. Any of those baboons laid one hairy finger on me, I'll rip 'em a new asshole!
Нет, idiot Merkanskis. They wouldn't know a Soviet spy if he waved his Ushanka in their faces.
Pravda, comrade. When are we to report back to Moscow?
Tonight, the Central Committee is very eager to study the plans of the new Merkansky fighter plane.
So soon? But how will we cover our disappearance?
Victor is in the base right now, preparing papers authorizing our immediate departure.
Victor? That alcoholic? What if he gets captured?
Retain your trousers. Victor can be very discreet, as long as he has provided a steady supply of vodka. He will meet us at the rendezvous point later.
What is it? You seen what's going on in the main lab?
No, Betty, I ain't seen what's going on in the main lab. You know why I ain't seen what's going on in the main lab?
'Cause you ain't looked?
'Cause I ain't looked. 'Cause I keep my head down and my eyes on the job and I do what I'm told. You want to end up at one of them probing tables? You keep sticking your nose where it don't belong.
But that's just it. I had to replace a stirrup on one of them tables, and I got a peek into the main lab. You're not gonna believe what I saw.
I'm not listening. La 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 la.
A Martian, Chuck. A real life, honest-to-God little green man.
Oh, give me a freaking break, will ya?
I'm telling you, it's the truth. And man, was that sucker PO'd. They had to shock it with cattle prods just to get it down on the table.
No kidding. What'd they do to him?
Well, I heard one of them say the Martian was sick, see? And he said if it don't get better soon, they're gonna have to...
What? What? They're gonna have to do what?
Thought I heard something. I'll tell you later.
What have you discovered?
This is where 136 hit the dirt all right.
You found his ship?
A few little pieces, most of it's gone.
Recover any Furon technology the humans may have found. And rescue Crypto-136.
Monkeys probably hitched the ship to their donkeys and dragged it back to their mud village so they can worship it as a god.
Oh, great!
Hold the phone there, Professor. I've got a schedule of everyone coming in or out of this base today. And what do you know? You're not on it.
Believe me, Herr Agent, I'd much rather be at home. Schnuck by the fire, with a Hochstuhl und a Wagner record. Unfortunately, the assistance Majestic provides is somewhat less than competent. So, I have to come in on my day off to clean up after thunderheads like you! Any more questions?
Seen anything suspicious?
Besides the corpse of an alien invader? Sorry to disappoint you, Dumkopf.
Track wise now, but I don't see you getting that crash saucer back in the air.
Perhaps because I'm obstructed at every turn by humanist morons with no fashion sense.
I think we understand each other.
Zapped it a couple of times with the cattle prod. Then they strapped it down on one of the tables. And that's when they saw me.
Oh, man. And you're still here? You know what they did to Mario, right? When he got lost and accidentally walked into that splicing chamber? Oh, poor guy. Getting shipped to Alaska like that. Not to mention what happened to his jeans.
Well, anyway, the egghead was going on about the alien being sick. And then, all of a sudden, it jumps him from behind. Little bastard was just faking. It took 3 G-men to pry him off. By then, he'd already done a number on the dock.
Benny, you were so full of crap.
Please step away from
Okay,
me.
so these 3 guys get a hold of it and manage to wrestle it to the ground. It's wriggling around, snapping at him with all these bloody teeth. Then, one of the guys whips out his gun and shoots the thing point blank in the face with a bolt of blue light.
Oh, Lord Spaceman.
That's when it got mad. For a little skinny guy, that Martian sure packed a wallop. Those guys were flying all over the place. One guy hits the wall, the next guy smacks the ceiling, the third guy starts to run. And then the weirdest thing happened.
Oh, now it gets weird.
A chair hit him.
A chair hit him? What's weird about that?
Nobody threw it. Came from out of nowhere. Popped him in the back, knocked him out cold. Pretty freaking strange when you think about it, huh? I can't figure it out.
Yes?
Yeah, okay, that's pretty weird. But what happened to the alien?
Well, with all the gods out of the picture, it just got up and walked out the door. Cool as you please.
It escaped? You mean there's a man-eating alien on the loose in Area 42?
Psst, of course not. You think I'd be standing around telling you this if I thought there was some whacked-out, hyper-aggressive, extraterrestrial killing machine anywhere within 100 miles of this place?
Okay. Then, what happened?
One of the agents outside shot it as soon as it stepped through the door. Blew half its guts all over the floor and char-grilled the rest. Little bastard tried to fight back when they strapped it down again, but no dice. It was just too weak to hold off the cattle prods the second time around.
Jeez, that's one tough little bastard.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Another one of the lab boys lost a few fingers
You
before
after
it was all over.
something?
I was sneaking my ass out through the air vents when I heard him say the Martian was dying. They were getting ready to cut up the body and see what made it tick.
Whoa, that's some story. Good thing there ain't any more of those little bastards around here, or we could be in a world of hurt.
Ha! You ain't just whistling Dixie, pal.
Did you find what you were looking for at the crash site?
No, Scheiße! The force power cell modulator is still missing. I'm starting to think we'll never make these cells stable enough.
Maybe we can find a way to reduce the output. Then we wouldn't need the fourth modulator.
Ah, yes! Why didn't I think of that? Oh, I know. Because then there's nothing left to power the weapons! Idiot! This craft is useless to us without its guns!
I know, but
What do you think we're going to do with it when we get it into space again? You think we're going to fly it up there and just say, Guten Tag, alien invaders, welcome to Earth. Have a seat und stay a while.
oh, I just thought.
And they'll say, hello, Earthlings. If it's not too much trouble, maybe eat your brains. And you know what we'll say to that? Nicht, nothing. What can't we say? Except, it's a spoon, help yourself. Because we won't have any guns.
You're spitting.
We're not going up there to make friends, Doctor. We're going up there to kill them.
Just thought maybe we could get it flying first.
And don't think. Just do what I tell you. Did you hear something?
About the second one?
If it's true, if another of these monsters has already landed, he'll be looking for his comrade.
Sooner or later, it'll end up here.
Our time is short.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I really thought you'd be alive. Ah, Crypto. Look what they've done to us. Laid us open like an animal. How could intelligent creatures do this? Okay, monkeys. You want a war? You've got a war.
What? What did you find, Crypto?
We're dead. An honorable death at the hands of an enemy in battle, that's one thing, Pox, but they desecrated us. And they're gonna pay. Oh, yes, they're gonna pay.
General Armquist, good of you to come. Thought you might be too busy running damage control out in California.
Never too busy to watch the Air Force fall flat on its face, Jack.
Corporal Patterson, let's show our guests what this bottle rocket can do. Vertical takeoff and landing! How do you like them apples?
That's it? That's your ultimate weapon?
Patterson! Get over there and tell McGillicuddy to get that bird in the air right this second, or he's gonna be testing go-karts for the next 20 years!
$40 million for that?
Armquist is inspecting one of their primitive aeronautical contraptions inside the military base. This could be an excellent chance to crush their pitiful air defense forces and destroy Armquist once and for all.
Let me just load up the old disintegrator ray and I'll be off.
I don't think your usual arsenal will be adequate to wipe out an entire airfield. At this very moment, they are preparing a nuclear device for testing at a nearby weapons range.
A nuclear device? Don't sweat it. That monkey's as good as dead.
You...
On the double, sir! What's going on? Here, it was fairly painful. Thought about it strong enough, knowing the kill. Shoot it! One can't hide. You are now the property of the U.S. Army! Back, get back!
You've done it! Now, run like the solar wind and get yourself out of the blast radius!
Armquist, you want to explain to me why our troops are abandoning Area 42?
They're not leaving, they're regrouping. Everything's under control.
Really? So the airfield hasn't been destroyed by one of our own nukes?
It's that commie spy from Santa Modesta. He got in somehow, messed with one of our experiments. Don't worry, I'll catch him.
That's what you said in Santa Modesta. Frankly, General, I'm beginning to question your resolve.
Oh, I'm resolved, all right. That explosion was meant to take me out.
You're saying this communist spy has a personal vendetta against you?
Maybe you don't get the mindset we're up against.
No, General. I'm taking you very seriously. The President should hear this. Get back to Capital City.
I don't take orders from you.
In this matter, I speak for the President. You know that.
Oh, majestic.
Mind woozy, vision blurred, bladder bursting, must get to a lavatory. Oh, my aching cranium. Crypto, you moron. First step is admit you've got a problem. Please, please, tell me I'm alone. Oh, thank you. Great frontal lobes. But where in space am I? Looks like some kind of primitive laboratory, a cage, and humans. I'm being held against my will, and not in the fun way. Oh, they touched me. I feel so dirty. Okay, that's it. I'm getting out of here now.
Maximum voltage. Amplitude 100%. Excellent. The containment system is at full capacity.
You bastard, let them go. As soon as... I smell coming.
What is that thing?
A gun. Dummy, what you look like?
Let me tell you something. I did a year in Korea. I ain't never seen a gun look like that. That thing looks like something out of the movies.
What the... Son of a... It's glowing. Will you look at that?
Hey, you don't think maybe it's... You know...
What?
I don't know. Nuclear or something.
Who the hell ever heard of a nuclear gun?
I'm just saying.
Numbskull.
Son of a... Hey! Little green men!
Not again! Colorblind morons! Die, pea brain! Hey, where's the... What did you do with my clip, monkey boy? So much for wholesale carnage. I guess I'll just have to settle for ripping your limbs off one by one with my bare hands until I find it. With my bare hands.
Spacemen! Out of the way!
What's going on there?
Hey!
To my duties. Over to the containment area on the double. Wait, you know today's password?
Yeah, sure. It's, yeah.
Oh, I know. It's,
Not out loud. Just remember it. Eternal vigilance is the price of freedom.
I thought taxes was the price of freedom.
Don't be a sap. They could be anywhere, listening, watching. Now get going.
whatever you say, boss.
Maryland. Oh, damn, I better not forget that password, or they'll never let me on that barge.
Your ship went down on a nearby island. The human military-industrial complex is apparently using a marine barge for surface transportation to and from the island. You may be able to use it to get to the island.
Marilyn, will you take me to the island now?
I can't take you over without proper authorization.
Oh, right. Lana.
Something's wrong with this ship. I can't take off.
The humans have removed the power cells from the ship's engine core. I've detected the radiation signature of the energy cells coming from a human marine transport vessel near your location.
Little boy.
You've done it, Crypto! You've collected the energy cells required for liftoff! Return to your ship immediately! How curious! I was tracking Armquist in hopes of discovering his secret base. But instead he came here, to a civilian facility known as the White House, to meet with his leader, the President.
I knew it. Armquist couldn't lead an army of ants. Cut to the part where I crashed the party.
I want you to seek out this White House. Find out what sort of place it is, what defenses it has.
And then destroy all the humans. Gotcha.
No! Stealth is our watchword. Just disguise yourself and make your way to the White House.
Yes,
Okay, I'm at the White House. Looks kinda like a palace. Big, stodgy, neoclassical plantation style.
I'm detecting a herd of human scientists exiting the White House. Perhaps they've just had an audience with this president. I want you to scan their minds.
Ooh, that's a challenge.
The challenge will be impersonating one. Read as many of their minds as you can. Crypto, you may have to make small talk, and conversation has never been your strong suit.
Great. More sneaking around.
It's good for you, Crypto. Builds character.
You want something, Ryder? That Armquist picked some really stupid passwords.
Follow this human. He said something about Armquist.
Hold.
whatever.
The password is Blue Rider.
Welcome to the Octagon, sir. The General's expecting you.
Try to get near Armquist and see what you can learn.
Which is why the President has asked me to make some changes.
Changes?
Don't worry, General. You'll still be in command of our military forces. That much I've decided.
You've decided?
It's only logical. My organization has the skills, the specialists. But up to now, we've been a federal agency operating on a limited scale. This new threat, however, demands a radical new concept of national defense.
The hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about a project for a new American century. The time has come to unite our 5 defense branches under a single chain of command.
5 branches?
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Majestic, of course.
You've got to be kidding me!
It's the start of a whole new era, General. And the President would like you to deliver the good news.
Are you out of your mind? You really think the Joint Chiefs will let Majestic swallow them whole without a fight?
I think you better convince them to. And General, don't ever talk to me that way again.
Yes, sir.
So, Majestic and the Army, getting it on. I should have known. Those sly dogs.
Bit cavalier about this, aren't you?
Why the hell not? I don't think it makes any difference.
I didn't clone you to think. And it may make a very big difference indeed. In any case, we have what we came for. Return to your saucer and report back to the mothership. Crypto, The warlord Armquist is heading to a meeting with the other human warmongers. His orders are to unite them against us!
No biggie, I'll just take him out.
Yes, but that would still leave the others alive. Martyring Armquist will only stiffen their resolve.
Oh well, I guess I'll have to do them too.
Follow Armquist to that meeting. This must be where the warmongers are gathering for their tribal war council. Take the form of a human warmonger and infiltrate Armquist's meeting. Then, use your powers of persuasion to turn the others against him.
Have you ever...
The evidence is overwhelming. First, communist spies infiltrated a small country fair in the American heartland and kidnapped the winner of the beauty pageant, violating her corn-fed virtue in God only knows what unspeakable ways. When they were done with her, they destroyed the whole fairground. Civilian casualties were tragically high.
Aren't you jumping the gun here, Armquist? That fire might have just been set by rowdy teenagers. I did as much or worse back in my day. Kids will be kids.
He's right, General. Kids today may lack discipline, but they're not communists. I think you're making too much of all this.
Last, a communist agent used an experimental nuclear explosive device in a direct attempt to assassinate me at Area 42.
I don't suppose you managed to catch this so-called assassin, General, or are we just supposed to take all this on faith?
Sorry, General, but you'll have to do better than that if you want my support.
I don't know who the hell you are, General, but you got a big mouth. Son of a... You! How did you do that? You shoot like a girl, Vladimir! Come and get me, you commie piece of crap!
Okay, we'll do it your way. Eat hot plasma, monkeys! You dirty rats! You're the rats who killed my Huh? Your way's not very sportsmanlike.
You can run, you little freak, but you can't hide!
Who's hiding? Let's get funky.
Go on, you commie punk. Finish it.
It didn't have to be this way, Armquist.
What do you mean?
I mean, this ridiculous war. We could have worked together, you and I, to forge a new future, a common future of peace and prosperity for our two peoples.
Just put me out of my misery, will you?
I'm serious.
You didn't want to destroy us?
Of course not. We were as scared of you as you were of us. Deep in our hearts, I think what we really wanted was to be just like you.
Really?
Really.
I guess At the end of the day, we really are all just human beings.
Psych. Pathetic human.
I've been monitoring the radio. This human Withers says the president will appear before his subjects today. This president must be more integral to their social order than I suspected. I have noticed a significant increase in activity in front of the White House. The mothership's tracking system is broken. I think he uses those convoys of long black vehicles for transit.
You think?
I can't exactly pinpoint the president from orbit, Crypto.
What?
It's not like he walks around with a big red arrow over his head. I need you to follow those vehicles so we can identify him.
Time.
There!
What was that?
Quickly! Follow those cars! Scanning. Oh, look. Their vehicles use hydrocarbon combustion. How quaint. Crypto, try not to breathe. Passengers and components are both made of carbon compounds. They must have gotten the Soylent Green leather interior. Pricey option. Oh, their electronics are masking all human neuroelectrical signals. Well, so much for biorhythms. We still got the horoscope, though. Look out! It's an ambush! Circle the wagons! Throw me a shotgun! Get the women folk inside! Oh, I really must stop watching human television.
Double ambush. Gotta hand it to those monkeys. That was pretty smooth.
Crypto! The Wither creature has just made another broadcast. He says the president will be appearing before his subjects in a short time. Clearly he is a wily adversary, much more so than Armorist.
So you want me to disintegrate him mercilessly into a trillion teeny-weeny bits? Roger that, big kahuna.
Excellent! You're learning.
You're going out of business.
Very smooth! Of course, I wouldn't expect the humans to take this lying down. But hey, you're a big pro now, right? You can take care of yourself.
Majestic
Crypto,
lesson number one. How to
dudes
kill a
in
Fuhrer.
dark have found your saucer! I think they're planning to destroy it this time! I'm no expert in human explosives, but it looks to me like they're laying enough to breach the power cells. That could vaporize the entire city!
You picked the wrong planet.
Hurry! They're going to destroy your saucer! Oh, have they no regard for another being's property?
What's your stance on personal relationships between intergalactic criminals and law enforcement?
Here you stand at the seat of all human power, and they're turning over the keys to the whole planet! Our victory is complete!
No more blowing stuff up?
Oh, the Furon Emperor will be most pleased!
Yeah, it's hard to believe.
Silhouette will be meeting you there himself. Try not to gloat too much when you accept his surrender.
Sure, it's the least we can do.
World domination awaits!
Silhouette, I presume. You don't look like a general.
You don't look like a little green man.
Thank you. So, waving the white flag, huh? All the monkeys got together, scratched their heads, accepted the inevitable.
That sense of humor. Just like your...
Like my what?
File. Your dossier, Crypto, said you were quite the joker.
I think I never told you my name.
No, I suppose I have your brother to thank for that.
You're a chick?
I'm a patriot. If you had to put up with politicians playing grab-ass all day long, you'd wear a mask too.
Me, I get my kicks the old-fashioned way, beating up bad monkeys.
Funny, that's just what Crypto 136 said. Of course, he was a real cut-up, too. Well, so much for Plan A.
What's that?
That, my gender-deprived friend, is Plan B. The end of your insidious invasion. A champion even you can't defeat. The greatest political mind of the 20th century. The greatest weapon ever built by man. Behold! The Robo-Prez!
If elected, I promise to destroy all Furons!
That is seriously messed up.
Robo-Prez! Dirty Tricks mode!
Aw, man. Now I'm gonna get my suit dirty.
Robo-Prez is getting away! Looks like he's heading for the Coolidge Memorial! Or is that the... No, I should have held on to that tourist map. Robo-Prez! Robo-Prez! He's heading for that white building! No, the other white building! You know, the one with the statue, the tall, ugly guy with the beard is like Amish or something. Oh, how sweet! The Robo-Prez is all hurt, and he's taking his brainstem and heading home. Poor little Robo-Prez! Everybody's so mean to him. Follow him to the White House and crush him like a tin can in a trash compactor!
Man, I love the smell of presidential brains in the morning.
Just remember who set that giant potus of destruction upon you!
Right.
You know who I mean!
Oh, that silhouette guy, right? Or chick.
Could you do me a favor and not creep me out?
Sure.
In any case, she ran from the Capitol. I lost sight of him. Her! Silhouette! Near the...
Attention, Furons! Attention, Furons! Is this thing on? Oh, whatever. I know you little gray freaks can hear this. I'm sure you're out there listening, gloating.
Pretty much, yeah.
It seems only fair.
Credit where credit is due. You did it. You beat my beautiful Robo-Prez. And now you're probably sitting around fantasizing about destroying all the humans. Typical. Sure you handled the boys, Armquist, Huffman. Oh, that was a challenge. But everybody knows which sex is dominant on this planet. There's still plenty of time to get your asses handed to you. That is, if you're not too scared to fight a girl.
Nah, I'm not hung up on the whole pudenda thing.
So come on, Crypto. Let's dance. I'll even let you lead. I'm at the Octagon. Don't keep me waiting. This big blue baby doesn't seem so threatening. I mean, sure, he's destroyed cities across our fair land, but look at the miserable little twerp. Hey, I'm used to it. I work for the government. When I said domination, little did they know I meant global domination. Ruling the world, crushing all men under my boot heel, that sort of thing. You beat me. I can't believe you actually beat me.
They never do. You know, you don't look so hot.
Majestic will never give up the struggle to resist you alien freaks.
Struggle's over, babe. Furons won, humans zipperoonie.
You think you've won? You think America is the only human civilization on Earth?
That's what all the Americans seem to think. At least the ones I scanned.
Smug little insect. There are 3 billion people on this planet. And everywhere there are humans, there is Majestic.
Sorry, dollface. Without you, Majestic's just a bunch of dudes in crappy black suits.
Majestic. Empty. 12. The 12. All over. All over the world.
Attention, humans. I am Cryptosporidium of the planet Furon. This planet is now a territory of the Furon Empire. Resist this.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. In recent days, rumors have run rampant of flying saucers, alien invaders from other worlds, indeed, of my own demise. The truth is, America has been attacked, not by little green men, but red, and our invaders are most definitely of this earth. Despite the efforts of this administration, our nation has been infiltrated by communists. Their conspiracy, details of which are only now coming to light, included drugging our water supplies and controlling our media via mind control. But your military and intelligence agencies fought back, and I'm proud to report that once again, America has emerged victorious. However, the price is dear. At this moment, millions of Americans are working hard and playing by the rules, unaware of the lingering toxic pollutants in their minds. To combat this lingering menace, we have set up testing centers across the nation, at shopping malls, local schools, even churches. The test is simple and painless. Why, our family had it just this morning, and I'm back at work. Doris is in the kitchen baking brownies, and little Billy's out playing tag in the rose garden right now. It's completely safe. So trust your government. Trust your president. Good night, and God bless America.
Step inside, citizen.
You sure this thing is safe?
Step inside, citizen!
Jeez Louise. I don't know.
Hey, buddy, you heard the president. If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for us. Yeah! Yeah!
Well, I guess a test couldn't hurt.
shooting monkeys in a barrel.
And so, the world breathes a sigh of relief. The threat of alien invasion proved a false alarm. As for those who scan the skies for a real visit from outer space, they may be in for a very long wait. Perhaps the lesson is that we should turn our gaze inward, remembering that man's worst enemy is often himself.
If I could take you up in paradise on clouds, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. I could be a dream, if only all my precious plans would come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Sweetheart.
Thank you.